Yeah, I am literally just testing things to see if it would actually work. Because I do want to make a stream on this, but I don't want to go ahead and set up everything if it's just gonna freeze. Oh, actually, yes. That's not a good sign if it froze the moment I did that. Okay. Like that. We can go ahead and add one more like that, so it has a one block space. So we'll go there and then come back to here. And we'll go back to there. Then it will have to come back around. Large. Actually, which way was it? You. Cogwheel, large, and then iron nugget. Cogwheel, large, and then iron nugget. And it's a golden sheet turning into them. So we'd want the oh, but now it's like this. Yeah. And I can go ahead and grab vertical one. Set that to that. And now that's powered. Ah, but then if it's like that, it doesn't work. So we're forced like that, that, for each one, at least for now, until I can think of something better. Okay, now all of them should be activated. And I can go ahead and get a cogwheel. I'd have to turn this one from the side. Actually, isn't there a mechanism for that? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, so then let's change it. With the vertical. Like that, and then we can just have this move in where we need it to go. Same thing with this side. Okay, so we want to break that, and then we can place it down again, but this time actually set it. Take items. deposit items. And then it would be... Actually... Just have to flip again. Yeah, because we need it going this way. And it would be take, deposit. And if I... Wouldn't I want to depot somewhere here, actually? Like right here. That way it won't just fly off. So take, deposit. And then same with over here. Want to add a deposit. Depot, take, deposit. It's not the best, obviously. But if it works, it works. We definitely add another one with a chest and a... Actually, I think we already have the funnel with us. No. Take. No. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean... It's like this. That. Take. Deposit. And then if we add a list filter with the finished precision mechanism and add it to you, then it should only take the finished precision mechanism if we give it power. Does it 5 times. If we did it correctly, we'll get a precision mechanism. If we did it wrong, we'll get like a train mechanism or something. I do want to make this into a stream with like an actual world, so I'll probably have to run another test on an actual world in creative before I actually make a stream, because, you know, I'll also have to fix that in the top left corner. I won't fix it right now because I don't want to make this take longer than it already has to, but it is there and I am thinking of it. Oh, I think I was called. I'll let this finish up while I go do that. I'm back, and now I have a taco. Has it finished? Oh, it has. No, it hasn't. It's still right there. Makes me worry that because one of them's already trying to grab it, it's just going to keep sending it through, even if it's already done. Well, actually, let's check it right now, because it should look like this. It does not even look close. I'll just snatch it real quick. Okay, it's almost done. I'll let that keep going. Yes, you guys have to watch all of this. I didn't install any mods to make it speed up. The only way to make it speed up is to use a creative motor. But, you know, I want you guys to know that if you were to try this, you could build this machine without anything creative. Because I know a lot of YouTubers and stuff would make a video showing you how to do it, but they'll use creative motors and not show you how to power it. Or they'll add, like, creative deployers so you don't know what you really have to do. I also removed all the music and stuff because I don't really feel like doing all that. It's also already hard enough to hear me as is. I'll look back and be like, oh, you can barely hear me at some parts. While at other parts I'm screaming for no reason. I want fish. Okay, you don't take fish, do you take salmon? Because apparently salmon isn't a fish. I guess I call it salmon, even though it's salmon. There we go. It'd be... okay. This should be its last time going around. Seeing as how it was almost done. No, just minimize my screen on accident. I hit it with my taco. Ooh. It looks like what we want. No, I'm not going to pick it up and look. You're going to have to watch it go all the way down here and see if this one picks it up. Also, I don't really care if you can or can't hear me eating and drinking. That's your problem. Oh, who's going to get it first? Who's going to get it first? Okay, so it is the mechanism we need. What did I just do? Oh, I stole the mechanism from it. Okay, how do we fix that? The only way I can think is by speeding up this one. Which we can do. With a... You can make this in it. It's not like... I'm not going to use anything from the creative... Obviously I'm using creative, but I'm not going to use anything from like the creative blocks, like the infinite water source and stuff like that. So we'll break these ones. Add in a case change IVE. Why doesn't it spin? Oh, because you can only do it in one direction. That makes sense, makes sense. I should be able to turn you like that and it should work fine, right? Nothing broke. Okay, rotation speed controller can go right there. We can have the shaft here. Actually, no, we want to have it like this direction. That. So we will use the chain drive. So I don't feel like setting up a whole new thing. There we go. So now that's working. Oh, you need a large cogwheel, don't you? Large cog. And then what we can do is we can do that. And then we can set a small one under it. And then they're both doing that. Actually, I can go around it like that. Have that like that. So that one's moving now. And then have this one come over. I'm making this needlessly complicated, by the way. You could easily make this more compact if you were to take a moment to think. But thinking's for chumps. If it works, it works. Speed that up as much as I can. And then throw on a couple of golden sheets right there. Don't you dare grab one at a time. Okay, good. I'm gonna try speeding this up. Ah, they're speeding opposite directions. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh wait, I think it's actually because this one's already powered. Okay, so let's grab the gear shift. And we will shift the gears to make it work. Oh, right, it can only go as fast as the rest. Vertical gearbox. No, not vertical, we want the regular gearbox. Okay, now if we... Okay, I'm noticing a lot of problems that we're having. All because I'm too lazy to make things right the first time. Okay, whatever. We'll just go ahead and grab another vertical gearbox going down into these. How am I going to speed you up, but to where you're slower than this one? The only thing I can think of is adding a deep pot here. And then adding another mechanical arm. Ah, sure, why not? Oh, maybe I should turn it off before I start doing stuff. There we go. break these. Let's fix the holes that we keep making. Is it really just that one hole? I could have sworn there was another one. There was. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Anyway, depot, we wanted one of those right here. We don't need this anymore because we already have the other stuff. We'll have to break you and then grab place. And then what we can do is we could grab another one of these and put it on the deny list. Couldn't you put these on the depot somewhere? Deny it. No. What was it? There should have been... What? Maybe I am crazy. Okay. Set time today. Set time. Sorry, time set. Okay. Okay, then we'll destroy everything we have. And we'll build it all back from scratch. Yes, it does work, but it's slow. And we want to build one that's fast. Why am I still building it? I don't know. I'm just building it for fun now at this point. Okay, we're definitely gonna... I do not need all of this. I do not need the precision mechanisms. I do not need the incomplete ones. I do not need... Oh, I think I can keep those, actually. Okay, I'll take the grass block, add it there, take a bite of my taco while I think. Okay. We'll build this like this. That way we can still have this here. Because I'm pretty sure you can actually add these to these. Right? Not there. Like on the side here. I mean, we could always just lift it up a block. Have it like that. And now it'll only do that. Then we can go to list filter. Deny list. And now if we get the precision mechanism. Okay, why can't I grab you? Oh, right, because it needs to be in the menu. There's a way to do it here, but I don't feel like setting that up because it's like a hotkey and whatnot. I don't feel like figuring out what a hotkey it is. Actually, I'll just grab 7 of them. Okay, and if I were to take that off, okay, it has to kind of be moving. So I need the chain drive. And I need the shaft. So now that it's moving that way, delete you. And then if I were to take you off, and it immediately goes back to doing that. Okay, so now we have that set up. And you only allow them, right? Yeah, you only allow it. Okay, so we have this moving this way. It's good. But we want it fast, don't we? We want this whole thing going fast. Which means we need you. With you. Set up to the maximum that we can go, which is 256. And then we can get a gearbox. Actually, I think we'll want a vertical gearbox instead. And then we can add another one there. Turn it. No. Well, whatever, just keep replacing it. There we go. Would it work like that? If we have it like this, this, and then like say right here. If I did that, and then added you there. Oh, it does. And we can add a gear shift to change just whatever way we need. And now we should fly this way. Yes. Okay, so then grab deployers. One there. One there. One there. And then we can add a depot here. And then we could add the next conveyor belt here. Going to here, where we'll have another depot. Take from you, deposit there. Take from there and deposit there. Yeah, because if it's made it to you, it's just going to have to keep cycling. Like that. So now you do that. So then what we'll want to do is grab 64, 64, 64, 64. Delete you, and then middle click there. And then we'll have 64, 64, and 64. I actually think it can. Let's find out. I'll throw you there. Did it work? No. Is it going to... Oh. Maybe if I had him set up. Grab you, you, and... Okay. Set it there, and there. And then we have to set it... Well, we don't have to. We can save some materials. I say that as if we're not wasting more than we're saving. You could easily do this spending way less materials. I'm just not the kind of guy that's smart enough to do it. Okay. So, in theory, this should work. If I had the cogwheels. Whoops. Chain drive. Are you too big? Yeah, you're too big. Okay, we'll place it right here. Then go up one, then come back over. I see what happened. You shouldn't place so much on it. Got it. It just filled up, that's all. I wonder if it's working. It doesn't look like it. Okay, why don't these ones want to work? Okay. Imagine if it's... Is it just still too fast? What if I turn it down to 64? It was working with the golden sheets. Oh, it's the nuggets. Why aren't these working? Oh. Well, that's much better. I just didn't have it powered. I mean, if you have a lot of resources, you could easily just build it like this. And it'd be perfectly fine. Wouldn't have any problems with it. I actually built something like this in a world that I made with Create. Having this just go off into the ocean, like, massively, and then just increasing it every time I needed more. Okay, I don't think this is able to reach. I'm gonna break you. We'll place a chest here with the brass on top. This one allows it. I can delete you. I can delete you. Take and deposit. Actually, I want to make it one more away. Just so it looks a bit nicer. So, with like 3 blocks. Take, deposit. There we go. And now I just have to get rid of you and then add a singular cogwheel. And that's how you automate it, mostly. Okay, why aren't you working? Oh, that's why. Simple. What? Where did this come from? Ah, I see what happened. You decided to take one anyway. Oh, that's why. It's supposed to be on this side. This one is supposed to just be a normal this. But this side is supposed to have the one with the deny list. So now I can take... Oh, what the... Take... Deposit... I think it's still trying to reach from... Well, first let me go ahead and... do that. What you could do is have it just keep doing that, but have this one on the deny, so it won't let the precision mechanisms through once they're complete, and then just have this one over here grabbing them off of that. Which is what I'll actually do. I'll go ahead and switch these around. I'll have That one broken. Okay, so this is the D9. So it won't let the completed ones through. Deposit into there. And then this one will take from here. Sorry. This one will only allow that. This one will take from here and deposit into there. And these ones ran out. Yeah, so you could easily do this and then just set up something to keep replacing them, but for now I'm just gonna go to... Is there a creative dropper? Creative crate will infinitely produce these. How do you even set it up like that? I don't even think I've ever tried. Let's go do that. Let's find out how to do that. Okay. Would it just simply be going into it? Let's get a depot. Then we'll have one of these ones. And we'll have a creative crate. What if we just attach it to that? No, that's a filter. Okay, so what if we go like this? Click with item to set. We'll do with cogwheel. So then you should infinitely produce cogwheels. Do you have to be powered? Oh no, I think you just have to... Like if I were to add a depot, grab you. Do 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 do. This is just for examples. I'll still try to make most of it without any creative motors or anything. If I just add a cogwheel here. What if I need a depot? No. And do I need a this? Like if I were to place you there, delete you. No, okay. How do you work? Okay, how about now if I place it like that? No. Do you need a creative motor going into you? You do. Okay, shift for submarine. Okay, so if I have you moving, and if I put you on a block, okay. Why aren't you working? Apply this one. Oh, wait, do you need a funnel? Yes, you need a funnel. Okay. I'll quickly add a depot so that it doesn't overflow. Okay. So if we were to throw it on this side, it should just start dumping them out. And if we do this, actually we'll have a depot. With creative motor. Okay, if I tick freeze, it completely freezes everything. Okay. Options. I don't think I can do that from here, actually. There's a way to make it always stay, but I'm pretty sure that's only in the settings before you create the world. Time. Set. No, you can't do that. Okay. Slash tick unfreeze. Okay, so now if I take deposit. Now if I do that, now you should infinitely do that. Yes, okay. So if you have like a factory making cogwheels and stuff, you can set it up like that. But I don't feel like doing all that, so we're just gonna do a simpler version. Keep that in there in case I need it. Keep this. Let's go to iron. Almost spilt my soda. And large cogwheel. I'm also pretty sure you can... Can I... No. I need to place something. Like a block. A grass block. Not like that. Like that either. Not like that. Not like that. Hmm. Actually, that makes me wonder. If I were to remove you, get rid of you, and I were to replace this over here with one of the deployers, would you fill it up? Doesn't seem so. What if I were to add it like this? No. What if I were to add a funnel onto it? How about now? Aha! Now it works. Took a lot of figuring out to do. So I literally just need to have a funnel going into them with the items. Or can't I literally just place you on there and then add... Why do I have so many cobwebs? Right. Okay, never mind. That's a dumb question. Now you should, or shouldn't. Hmm. Ooh, I think I know how to do it. With a brass funnel. I do that. Hey, give that back. Where'd you go? Like that. And then I did a large cogwheel. It doesn't do anything. Hmm. How can we make this work? We have the creative packaging, or creative crate. But the only way to use it is with, like, conveyor belts. Actually, would it work if I were to do that? Add a dirt block. You. And then add another funnel. No, I think it'll just dump it into there. Does it need rotational power or something? Back to the drawing board. You work. Still being taken out. So how would I don't know. I think literally the only thing that I can do is just refill them by hand, which isn't too bad. You automated everything else about the process. So, I mean, automating it, like, semi-automating it mostly, I guess. So literally just doing the last little bit by hand, it shouldn't be too bad. It takes 5 iron nuggets, 5 large cogwheels, and 5 cogwheels to make one of them. You could also make them to random stuff, like clocks, if you fail. What a way to test your reaction time. Aha! I got it. Okay. But yeah. You don't want to throw too many on at once. So you want to keep it always filled, or you'll end up with stuff like clocks and stuff you don't want. But yeah, that's basically how you make one of these. What is this, a tutorial video? This wasn't even what I was trying to do at first. Oh, ran out of another block. Ran out of another one. Ran out of another one. Anyway, let's go over here and build a tree farm. So we're gonna have to basically clear the inventory. Oh, it even cleared my little hat. Aw. That was all the way down here. There we go. So, to do that... I know this isn't supposed to be a tutorial video, but it kind of turned into that anyway. Literally just coming here to test out a few things, but deciding to turn it into a whole new thing, because I don't want to leave yet. Depot. Trading depot. Weighted ejector. This is from a mod where you could trade with villagers using Create. Like if you were to have a villager table here, like here, you would place like Say this is a fletching table with a fletching villager right here. Make that 2, so it's like the height of a villager. You'll set your sticks there, and then he'll just trade them all into emeralds. And then you could have something taking those emeralds and putting them away. We'll even take shoots this time, because we're probably going to need them. I don't think we need pistons. Is it mechanical or windmill? It's a mechanical bearing. Okay. Windmill bearing is to make a windmill. Got it. Gonna want that. Definitely gonna need that. You can make this basically any size. There's no, like, determining size. You could make it as big as you want or as small as you want. You could also change the trees out for bamboo. Or, I don't think sugarcane. Sugarcane, I think you would have to have a harvester. We'll make a one with oak trees. You can make them with, I'm pretty sure, any tree. I wouldn't do dark oak, because those don't give as much saplings as they need. Or stuff that can turn into the big trees. And we'll make one with bamboo. Ignore that villager. Okay. We'll even have a vault. Okay. So we'll place it, we'll have to put it a far away here. We'll have the bearing here. We will want the critical. That. You can basically just cover this up the moment you're done. You don't have to have it open. It's literally just for, like, repairs. Yeah?
Mom says you have a 300 pack
What?
of water balloons.
I don't know.
Mom knows she's a reminiscence. You have a 300 pack of water balloons. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally streaming. Just came in here.
Yep. See? Because I saw that and she said you have some. Those are all water balloons. 50 on 3 balloons.
I have no idea.
I think she's thinking about the ones you got from Easter a long time ago. I think a really small pack.
I'm not sure.
I think that's what she's talking about. Are you in creative mode?
Yeah, I'm making a video. I say that, but I'm literally streaming. There's 2 people watching.
Video retarded.
So it was retarded enough when you came in.
Really?
Tree farm. Yeah. No, with my bare hands. Like... I think you have to have it a bit bigger. A little beefy. I think you're gonna have these ones. You'll have to want it... Like... Yeah, you have to have it like that, because... I think it's actually like that. Because there's a certain area where it can't hit. Have like a double chest on top. I mean, I have a chest over here. I don't have to go searching for one. Some people use barrels. Because if a tree were to cover it up, then, you know, you'd have to break all the leaves and everything. Also, you want to glue everything. And then you want the... Oh, you have to have deployers. It is a bit expensive. You'll probably need, like... I'm pretty sure these need brass to craft. right? They need brass. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you need to go to the Nether for this, right? Mixing. Oh no, you just need zinc and copper. Okay. Well, you need it with one of these, so you do have to go to the Nether. But look on the bright side, you won't have to. You don't have to tree farm anymore. You could literally just have it. Not like that, like that. Not filter. Yes, you'll only have to filter like that. You want to only grab saplings. Like that? I think so, yeah. Same with all of these, set them all to saplings. We can glue them all together. And that should all move together. Actually, let's remove that and remove that. And then we can literally just... There we go. And let's see if this works. With one sapling in there. Right click to start. Oh, froze. Okay, it's moving. You see, if this happens, that's why you want to have the gear shift. You can literally just break that, place it, and then literally just... I didn't bring a liver. Really? Flip it like that, and then cover it back up. I can speed up the tick rate, though. So you don't have to wait 1,000 years for the tree to grow. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna grab bone meal. And then it should... And then it places them. Breaks them. Breaks them. Breaks it. And so on and so forth. And for bamboo, you literally just want to do the exact same thing. Like here, I'll even use the exact same thing, actually. But literally just have bamboo. You'd also want to set these one higher. Why am I still moving? Okay. You'd also want to set these ones one higher. That way they don't break this. Actually, would they break the stems? Okay, they do break the stems, but... No, you would want to have it one higher because they'll break the stems each time. Like if I were to switch this out for bamboo instead. And then when it places the bamboo, it'll go around and it'll break it. Does it? It doesn't break the stems. That is very neat. So you could literally just make a tree farm, and once you don't need it anymore, you could literally switch it to bamboo. Or make the bamboo farm, and once you don't need it, switch it to trees. Just be careful when trying to do maintenance, because you do get hurt by the saws. Alright, yeah. Slash tick rate 20 slash time set. I have no idea what the tick rate mod is, because I'm pretty sure it's not a normal thing in vanilla. And I wanted this right here, portable, with another chest. Put the smart chute. Glue those together. And then you'll just want like that. Alright? Or is it like that? Let's find out. That's a weird glitch. Down to 1 viewer, but that's fine. I don't mind. That is a strange glitch. I'm sure it's literally just a visual glitch, and if you stop it and start it again, it'll work. There we go, and then it'll transport into here. And then if you were to grab like a crafter or something, like, yeah, we'll do this one. I'm pretty sure it's a mod, but you could always just craft stuff by hand. Grab you, and grab you. Right? It's like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay. And what we can do is have a conveyor belt like this, going up 1 block, and have a... Really, I don't have a funnel? That's strange. Funnel, 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 funnel. I probably passed it. There we go. Funnel. Funnel with a... list. A funnel with a list, only allowing... let's say sticks. Yeah, only allowing sticks. Yeah, only allow that. So now this will only allow sticks to come through, which you could throw onto a weighted ejector. Let's go over here and get a vertical gearbox. And have this come over to that. It's going the wrong way. It's fine. We can literally just... flip it to go to the right way. But we probably don't need that because we're flipping it anyway to go like this. So now it's going on to there, and then this should go into here. Perfect. what we'll do is we will stop this and have it reset to trees, because trees make, you know, they make sticks. Actually, we don't have to break all of it. We could literally just set it to only do saplings. Right, all the saplings are in here, because I didn't filter it. Did I break all the saplings? I think I broke all the saplings. Whatever, oak sapling. Only do oak saplings. Only oak. And then just have it resume. And then once it breaks them, it should only place saplings. Okay. So what we'll want is the trading depot. We'll have it, say, right here. And we will only do emeralds. So it'll only trade for trades that have emeralds. We'll add grab a villager. Give him a little... a little roof over his head. Oh, right, we need to make you into something. Whoops, let me just pick you up. I think we break this. Fletching table. Place this here, and then we can place this here, and then we could set it to... emeralds only. And now if we were to put you in here, theoretically, perfect trades, perfect trades. If we were to go like this and have the trading depot, not the trading depot, the weight detector. We could have it set to here. Target selected. So now this is only throwing out sticks. So if I throw sticks in there... where'd my crafting stuff go? Oh, I think I have to press this. There we go. I'll throw this onto the trading depot. Okay, what if I put sticks on there? Trade output. Add that there. Okay, maybe what we need to do is... first place down a chest, because I'm realizing that we're out of stuff. It's not a chest. Okay. Grab this. And if we put you onto the side... not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Like that. And then if we were to go... like this... and then if we were to... where'd all my sticks go? Did you trade them? No. I don't feel like... actually, it's literally just right here. I can do that. Okay, let me go ahead and grab out this. Okay. It's my vertical one. At least I found where my sticks went. Okay, so I need it over here. Actually, I can just break you, do this. I need it there, so it'd be like this. Like this, and then a vertical and a vertical. Okay, so now it's moving the right way. Now if I grab the sticks, throw them back onto that, it should go into there, get jolted over to here, and then traded for emeralds, which can then be shoved onto a depot, and then will either be put onto a depot or it can be thrown onto a weighted ejector. From right there. I'm pretty sure I can, like that. That broke it. Right there, right there. And we can add this here. And there. And add that like that. So now if we were to go ahead and grab say a little bit of sticks and we were to dump them all into there, then they go into there, they turn into emeralds. I just realized you should probably have a brass funnel on here. Weighted ejector, go to that. No, target is that. And that's where you're placed. And now, you're auto-collecting the emeralds. So you could have a tree farm collecting all of this, and then any sticks you get from the tree farm will be shot to your villager, traded for emeralds, and the emeralds will be shot into your chest. And that is multiple farms. I have the precision mechanism farm over here, where you just have to keep refilling these every now and then. It's a semi-automatic. Then you have your automatic tree farm, which auto-collects sticks and trees and logs. Like literally 46 of these could literally be turned into that, which could literally be turned into that, which can then be shoved back into here, so you could watch it get flung. I just really like watching this. F1. I find that super cool. I really like that. An hour and 23 minutes. That's an hour longer than I thought I'd be recording for. I was literally just gonna record like the first farm, see if it worked, and then be done. Well, then it's turned into this entire thing. Right, we're gonna have to test it in the actual game as well. Okay, so let's save this. And let's make a new world and test out more stuff there. Creative. Test for Twitch. Put it onto peaceful so I don't die. And this is basically something I always have to do. Change the sleep percentage to 0 so only 1% is asleep. And change the respawn location radius to 0 so I don't spawn and then fall. Might as well finish up the last couple drops of my soda, as I almost spill it. That was a 2 liter. Emphasis on was. Now it's garbage. Expect lag. Whenever it's loading in for the first time, it has a lot of lag. Also, what is it with me and ice biomes? Is there anything that isn't ice? Tin. I'll have to add the mod what am I looking at. Not right now, obviously. Alright, I'm not going to deal with an ice world. So I'll just say everything's worked mostly fine. There's been a few lags here and there, but it's pretty much worked. So I'm going to end it here. And I might make a create mod survival world soon. Maybe even like in a couple hours when I decide I want to do it. So, that's it. Have fun, have a good day, and stream.